What is going on, y'all? It is the Caveman back at it again with another video, and bang, bang! This is a humongous signing for the Buffalo Bills. This one I am super excited about. As always, before we talk about it real quick, Monte applesauce, if you're ever hungry, thirsty, whatever it might be, Monte applesauce will satisfy whatever satisfying you need to satisfy with the Caveman guarantee. I promise it will never fail you. The Buffalo Bills have signed former Washington football team running back J.D. McKissic on a 2-year, $7 million deal. This is so favorable for the Buffalo Bills for a number of reasons. For one, J.D. McKissic on a 2-year, $7 million deal seems pretty damn cheap. I mean, he offers a certain premium in the NFL that not a lot of guys can offer nowadays. And for two, what we're bringing in J.D. McKissic to do for us is something that we've needed that we haven't had for a very long time now. We've never really had that true third down passing back. It's pretty obvious based on how 2021 transpired that Devin Singletary is now ready to take on the bulk of snaps on first and second down. But when it comes to third down, we weren't sure if he was ready to be an every down back or if he really could be an every down back. We found ourselves in this middle ground going into this offseason. Like, do we bring in another guy that could do all three downs and replace Devin Singletary, or do we go and get a third down passing back? Do we draft a guy? What do we do? And that's where J.D. McKissic was fitting perfectly in the picture, and I'm just so glad that we did it. As I was mentioning, a 2-year, $7 million deal is good in itself for any team that's going to sign J.D. McKissic, but for the Bills, it just seems that much better simply because he's going to be offering such a premium value to our offense that we really have needed for so long. The value, it just seems so good. My personal opinion, there really weren't that many moves that could have moved the needle that much farther for the Buffalo Bills offense going into 2022, but this was one of them. Getting a true third down passing back was one of those holes that we truly needed to fill that does definitely move the needle forward. Maybe now this will end those stupid, ridiculous rumors of the Bills trading for Christian McCaffrey. What an absolutely stupid, moronic, brain-dead thing to think for us to do. Why would you ever think that would be beneficial for anybody that thought that? It makes no sense. I almost felt the same way for Saquon Barkley, but at the same time, it probably would not have cost as much to acquire him. But either way, either of those guys just did not make sense, especially with the emergence of Devin Singletary. We did not need a superstar like that to go and replace Devin. It'd be such a waste. This has by far been my favorite move by the Buffalo Bills up to this point. I was not the biggest fan of letting Harrison Phillips walk. I understand the Minnesota Vikings gave him a little bit more than I think the Bills would have been comfortable with, but still, I thought Harrison was just so damn good for us. I was truly surprised that we didn't do more to hang on to him. But replacing Harrison with a guy like Tim Settle, I think we're going to be just fine in that sense, especially considering the price difference. It certainly made a ton of sense. So yeah, Bills sign running back J.D. McKissic to a 2-year, $7 million deal. I consider this to be a very big move and the biggest move that the Bills have made up to this point, but I'm sure there's going to be more where that came from, right, Brandon Beane? As news breaks, I'm going to be making videos about it, so be sure you're hitting that subscribe button so you're sticking around. But as always, if you enjoyed, please like, subscribe to all the fun stuff. If you want to hit the bell to be notified when I upload, I appreciate that. I'm going to go to Twitter, follow me over there. I appreciate that as well. I have a TikTok down in my description that I think you should check out, and I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.